So I got scammed recently, and I feel the need to talk about this so that I can warn other people, not only about this specific scam, but about scams in general, because I feel like there are things about scams and being scammed that no one ever talks about. And I have made some really important discoveries and realizations. And so I need to talk about this so that I can warn others about things that most people just are blissfully unaware of. But so basically, I got this offer for like a side job, a side employment. I received this message on my phone that was like, hey, you want to work from home? And it started as me having to like and follow different Instagram accounts. And when I followed and liked specific Instagram accounts, I got money to my bank. And so first I thought this cannot be a scam because I am actually making money. I could see how I was making money on my bank and I was like, yes, I'm gonna become rich. And so then I received this offer that if I completed all the missions, all the tasks tomorrow, then as a reward, I would get $3,000 and I would be permanently employed. So of course I decided that I'm gonna do all the tasks, all the missions I had, and a lot of them consisted of liking and following Instagram accounts, but sometimes it involved me having to deposit some money into this like shopping website, and then I would buy a product and I would get back the money that I have deposited plus some more, and I would get like a revenue. I would get a percentage. So I would invest some money and I would get more. And so eventually I got like this mission where I had to deposit some money into the shopping website, and you had like three offers. You had three options. You could either choose, I don't remember off the top of my head exactly how much you could deposit in those three choices, but I'm gonna make up some numbers where choice one was, I guess, you deposit $20. Option 2, you deposit $40, and option 3, you deposit $60. But the more you deposited, the more revenue you would make, the more money you would earn. So naturally, if you went with option 3, which was where you deposited the most money, you would get the most profit. You would make the biggest profit. But if you did not feel safe depositing that much money, you would go with option 1 and deposit the least amount of money. And so then you deposited and you had to buy a product, and then you had option you could have up to 3 products because the client was able to make up to 3 orders. So if the client decided to make a second order, you would get a second option, and this time let's say you could either deposit $80, option 1, option 2 deposit $100, option 3 deposit $120. And the more you deposited, the more you would profit, obviously. So option 3 always had the biggest deposit and also the biggest profit, and option 1 always had the smallest deposit and the smallest profit. And so that was like the second order, and you got the product. You bought the product, and then the client could also make a third order that would work exactly like that, but you would not get more than 3 orders. So it was maximum 3 orders, and if everything went through, you would get all the money you deposited back plus all the profits that you made. So I went through this one task where the client made 2 orders, so I had to buy 2 products, and I made a profit off of that, and I saw money flowing into my bank account. And I was like, yes, this is gonna be a good freelance job for me to make money from home. And I was determined to complete all of the missions for that day so that I could get the $300 reward at the end of the day. But so all of a sudden I got this mission that would be kind of complicated, and so I was set into a group. It was like a Telegram group where I was there together with, I think, 3 other people that were doing this project, working on this task together with me. And I don't exactly remember the other names, those other people's usernames offhand, but I believe it was Emily, Lars, and Karen. So those were the 3 other people that I deposited together with. And so we all joined this group, and while we were awaiting instructions for how to proceed with this next mission, I believe that Emily asked Lars, because Lars was experienced, he has been around the block. He has already been doing this job for at least 1 month. And so Emily asked how much money do you make off of this? And Lars was like, let's just say I am satisfied with my salary. And so we got this mission, we got the instructions that we had to deposit some money and we would get the first product, and we bought the first product and it was going to be successful, but then the client made a second order and you had to deposit. The options were something like, option 1 was you deposited $400. Option 2, you deposited $800. And option 3, you deposited $1,200. And the more you deposited, the more profit you made. So Lars was like, let's all go with option 3. It guarantees the best profit of all those 3 options. And Emily was like, no, please, I don't want to invest that much money. I don't have that much money. I want to go with option 1. And I was like, yeah, I also want to go with option 1. I don't think I have too much money on my bank account. And Karen was like, we gotta respect the newcomers, so we should all go with option 1. Because everyone had to pick the same option. This is something important. So me and Emily were the newcomers. And so Lars was basically forced to select option 1. And so he was like, okay, fine. I'm going with option 1. And so we all went with option 1, and we all had to deposit $400. But when I tried to deposit that, apparently I was not able to deposit that much because it exceeded my deposit limit for that day. So I called my bank and I requested to increase my deposit limit. And they were like, you want to increase it to how much? And I was like, I don't know, $1,000. That should work. And so my deposit limit, or my transfer limit, was that day increased to 1,000. And so that way I managed to deposit $400, and on that website we had to buy this product that was this gold watch or something, super expensive gold watch, which I guess cost that 400. And then we were done with all this, and Emily was like, okay, are we gonna get the money back? And then the instructor was like, Yes, unless there's gonna be a third order, unless the client decides to make a third order. And Emily was like, okay, let's please hope that there's not gonna be a third order. And I was there patiently awaiting for what would happen. I was also hoping that the third order would not come. And then we had the third order with the three options as followed. Option 1, 2,000 buck investment. Option 2, 4,000 buck investment. Option 3, 6,000 buck investment. And Lars was like, yes, this is the biggest jackpot I have ever experienced. We're gonna make so much money. And Emily was like, she did the scared emoji. She literally sent the scared emoji. And I was like, holy crap. Option 1 is literally the only option I can afford. I don't have more money in my bank account. So we all had to go with option 1, $2,000 deposit. And it was embarrassing, but I had to call the bank again because it exceeded my increased deposit limit of 1,000. So I called the bank and this female voice answered. And so I was like, I explained my situation of like, I explained this this employment, this like side hustle. And I was like, yeah, I started making money onto my account. So this cannot be a scam. But then this happened and now I need to deposit like 2,000 and then I will be done because this is the third order. After the third order, we get the money back, but only under the condition that everyone deposits, that me, Emily, Lars, and Karen all deposit. And so the female voice was like, this sounds suspicious. And she was like, oh, I have seen that you requested to increase your transfer limit already today. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, this is kind of embarrassing, but I thought I would only deposit like 1,000, but now it turned out that the stupid client made a third order, so now I have to deposit 2,000 bucks. But I swear to God, after this I am done. After this, no more deposits. Please, this is all I'm asking for. I'm not gonna deposit anything more after this. This is the third and last offer, and they literally said that the client cannot make more than third offers. This is the three orders. This is the third and the last order. And the voice was like, yeah, this sounds like a scam. And I was like, but I don't understand how it is a scam. Like, I was earning money into my bank account. Are they all of a sudden gonna be like, ha, we're not gonna give you that money. You got scammed. Get wrecked, El Bozo. Is that how they are gonna react? Like, I was like, I don't understand how this scam works. And the voice was like, the money that you earned already, you realize that that money was most likely illegal. That money was obtained through illegal activity, and you are likely to get in trouble for this. And I was like, holy crap, I did not realize that. And the voice was like, money should not be this easy to make. If money is this easy to make, then everyone would be making money and everyone would be rich by now. If money is this easy to make, then it is likely a scam. And I was like, but listen, I need to make the transfer now. Those other people, Emily, Lars, and Karen, they have already made their deposit. And they are waiting for me. If I don't make a deposit, all of them are gonna lose the money that they had deposited. They are all counting on me. Like, Lars, I guess, fuck him. Like, he has already been at this, he has already made a lot of money. But Emily is also a newcomer, and I feel so sorry for her. Like, she literally did not want to do this, and now she will lose all the money because of me. So please, can you let me transfer? This is not just for me, this is for Emily. This is for the other people that are counting on me. They are doing this transfer together with me. And if they all lose their money, it's all gonna be my fault. And that's when the voice said to me, and she did not say exactly in those words, but this is how I understood from what the voice then responded. Those other people, they are not real. They are only paid actors. They are there to set you up. It's like the freaking Truman Show. It's literally the Truman Show. They are there, all in on the act. They are all pretending. They are all acting just to scam you. They are not losing money on this. Only you will lose money. You are not going down with them. They are not dying with you. You are dying alone and miserable. Like I said, she did not word it that way. She was actually being really nice to me. She asked me what I was studying, and I was like, electrical engineering, and I'm trying to complete my thesis job. And she was like, look at you. You are studying electrical engineering. You have such a bright future in front of you. So why are you choosing to waste your money on something like this? And I was like, well, it's because I don't want to become an electrical engineer. It's what the society expects out of me. Like my parents, they are like Asian parents. They want me to become a doctor or an engineer, and that's why I am studying electrical engineering. But I am not interested in electrical engineering myself. I want to be an influencer. I want to be a YouTuber and do this YouTube channel. And I want to help my generation. I want to help people with self-development, with becoming the best version of myself. And that's why I'm having this YouTube channel. I literally told this voice that yeah, I have this YouTube channel where I am saying a lot of things that I have discovered on my own that no one else says. I have revolutionary advice to give out on my channel. And I'm trying to make a profit out of it. I want to get 1,000 subscribers on my channel so that I can start making money off of this channel. But unfortunately, even despite my advice on this channel being so revolutionary and something that none of the other self-development influencers ever talk about, no one listens to me, no one watches my videos. My videos get barely any views. Most of my videos get less than 100 views, and I get a lot of hate comments that they don't want to listen to me because I don't look good and because I have a pencil neck or something. And this voice was like, don't care about those hate comments, they are just there to make you miserable. And I was like, yeah, but look, every single girl that I have been interested in last year, they all ghosted me, they all flaked on me, they all rejected me and stuff, and I did not understand what was wrong with me. Like, why did no girl want to date me and go out with me? And so, when I received those comments on my YouTube that I have a small neck and that kind of stuff, I saw it that it's possibly the truth. It's possibly the reason why girls are ghosting me all the time. And the voice was like, it's probably because you haven't met the right people. You live in Stockholm, right? People in Stockholm, they are very shallow. They are very judgmental. Like, they are insecure themselves. I live in a different city, so I can't really tell, but this is what I have seen from Stockholm. You probably should go out from Stockholm, and then you will meet people that might appreciate you for who you are. You might meet girls because the girls in Stockholm are terrible. And I was like, yeah, I want to move out from Stockholm, but I can't really afford it. That's why I'm trying to make money like this, with all those like freelancer random side hustles. Because I want to make money off of my YouTube channel. Me earning money through my YouTube channel, that would be a dream job for me. Like, I would be able to do something I am passionate about, and I would be able to work from home or from anywhere. I wouldn't have to commute to the same office every single day. I can just set up my camera and record wherever I want to be. I can go to Bali, Thailand, the United States, anywhere in the world I want to. North Korea, maybe not. And I can just set up a camera, record videos, and I will make money off of it. That would be my dream job. But unfortunately, I need more subscribers, I need more watch time. But unfortunately, people don't want to listen to my videos because they criticize my appearance, that I have a skinny neck, and because of that, they don't want to listen to me, even though I give out some really revolutionary and highly valuable advice on my videos, in my videos. And the voice tried to comfort me multiple times. She was like, look, hopefully you can get a good job with electrical engineering. I wish you good luck with your YouTube channel and stuff. And I was like, look, you have been really nice to me. You're just supposed to, like, this voice was just supposed to be like a random bank operation center. But she started, I was going to just ask to like request like to increase my transfer limit, but this whole conversation ended up being some kind of therapy session. And so I had a therapy session with a literal bank dispatch center or whatever. I was literally having therapy session with tech support. Lol. But so I was like to this voice, because it was a female voice, and I was like, look, you have been really nice to me. Not that many people in my life are this nice to me and this kind to me. I wonder what city you live in. And she told me that she lives like far up in the north, and I was like, oh, it's a bummer, so we cannot meet, I guess. And this voice was like, yeah, unfortunately, we live too far away. And I have a boyfriend. Anyways, this is not the first time that I will make a video like this where I talk about being scammed. I literally wrote a book that was inspired by me being scammed and losing all my money a few years ago. And if you are interested in reading and buying that book, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. And I have been scammed multiple times, and I keep getting scammed. And you might be thinking, why me? You might think it's mostly like elderly people that get scammed, right? But I, a young student, get scammed all the time. How is that possible? Well, it's because of something that no one ever talks about. Narcissism. Now, I don't think I am like a diagnosed narcissist, because I was apparently able to feel empathy for this, like Emily, even though she turned out to not be real. But if you have watched enough of my videos on this channel, you will probably realize that I struggle a lot with narcissistic behavior. And I believe narcissism is a very, very good reason to be scammed. Because what people usually tell you to avoid being scammed is that they tell you that if something seems too good to be true, then it's likely a scam. But here is what people do not realize. When you are a narcissist, nothing seems too good to be true. You feel like you deserve everything. You feel entitled to everything. You feel like the whole world owes you everything. And so when you see this offer that oh, I can make $1 million from just breathing. You don't think, this is too good to be true. Where's the catch? You instead think, oh yeah, I am so amazing that I deserve $1 million from simply breathing. In fact, it is a crime that I have so far not been able to make $1 million from just breathing. It is a crime. I deserve all this. So when you are a narcissist, nothing will seem too good to be true. Nothing will seem suspicious. Everything will seem like, oh yeah, I deserve it. I deserve this. And that is how you get scammed. And so if we want to prevent scams in this world, if we want to fight scams, we have to fight narcissism. And if we want to fight narcissism, we have to tell narcissists that the problem with being narcissist is that you will get scammed. Instead, people at the moment, they are so stupid. They tell all narcissists, oh, you shouldn't be a narcissist because the problem with being a narcissist is that it will badly affect your future relationships and other people. But like, do you really think that narcissists give a fuck about other people and their future relationships? No, most narcissists only think about themselves and only them. So if you want narcissists to stop being narcissists, you have to tell them how narcissism will badly affect them, not other people, them, because they only care about themselves. And here is how it affects them. Narcissists will get scammed and taken advantage of. That is the problem of being a narcissist. You will fall to scams. You will become taken advantage of. You will be manipulated by others, just like I was manipulated by my ex. Well, we were never a serious committed relationship, so I don't know if calling her an ex is appropriate. But like, she was super attractive. She had like this big hourglass curvy physique. And I felt like, yeah, I deserve a woman with an hourglass curvy physique because I am so attractive myself, so I should be having an attractive woman. And so she constantly asked a lot of money of me, and everyone else was like, she's using you. She's like a gold digger. And I was like, no, she loves me because I am so attractive. She loves me because I am so amazing. But you remember how when I spoke to that phone, I told her that, or I don't remember if I told her, but I have said in this video that the thing about this channel is that I offer revolutionary advice. And that's because this is one of the revolutionary things I just said. How narcissism and scams is correlated. Because nobody else talks about it. It makes so much sense. Yet I feel like I'm the first person ever to talk about this. I have never heard anyone else make this simple realization how narcissism is a huge factor in being scammed and falling to scams, falling for scams. And so I need to spread this to as many people as possible. I need to spread this revolutionary finding, like I said. But unfortunately, my videos barely get any views because apparently people think I'm not good looking enough for them to be willing to listen to my revolutionary takes. Because on the internet, you have to be attractive enough to be successful and get people to listen to you. And I thought I was attractive enough, but apparently not. But I am not wallowing in a victim complex. Instead, like any real man, I have a problem, I work to solve it. Whenever I have a problem, I work towards solving it. That's why I am trying to change myself so that I can be more attractive. I am training hard in the gym, almost daily. I am obsessing. People think I am obsessing over attraction because I'm obsessing over getting a girlfriend. And maybe it's true, but I am also doing it. I am also obsessing so much over me looking good and being attractive so that people can be willing to listen to what I have to say and so that I can get more viewers. And you might be thinking, oh, people who are not willing to listen, they are just shallow, it's on them. No, I need as many people as possible to listen. I need 1,000 subscribers on this channel. I need to spread my message to as many people as possible. And that is why it is important for me to appeal to as many people as possible. And that is why it is important for me to work on myself so that I can be as conventionally attractive as possible. That is why I am working hard in the gym so that I can build a more aesthetic physique, so that I can be more attractive. I am currently brutally training my neck so that people will stop saying I have a pencil neck and actually listen to the things I have to say in my videos. And so that girls can be more interested in me and stop ghosting me and all that. And I plan to make videos where I track my progress in the gym. I plan on making at least 2 videos about that. But for now, if you are watching this, I want you to share this video. To everyone you know, share this video so that my message can get across, so that my message can reach out to as many people as possible, that narcissism and scams is correlated, because I feel like no one realizes it. Everyone is so ignorant and thinks, oh, it's only the elderly that get scammed. No, it's narcissists. If you get scammed, it's because you are a narcissism. It's because you are a narcissist. If you want to fight scams, you have to fight narcissism. And if you want to fight narcissism, the problem with being a narcissist is that you will be scammed. That should be what discourages you from being a narcissist for the rest of your life. I need people to realize this. And that is why I want you to spread this video so that my revolutionary message can reach out to as many people in this world as possible so that we can make the world a better place.